Hello everyone, my name is Rex Lai, and welcome to my final project for CIS 9467. For the final project, I want to use Excel to understand one question. Is it profitable to become a New York City street fair vendor? Now, I never participated in a street fair before, but several of my friends have sold merchandise during street fair as a side job for at least 2 years. So after gathering information from them and through my own research, I will use the solver function in Excel to solve two problems. The first one is, what is the minimum product that I need to purchase in order to get the low wholesale price? And the second problem is that, how much retail price should I set for each product in order for me to break even? Now, before I even consider other costs, the first thing I need to consider is, what kind of product do I want to sell? I decided to sell accessories for smartphones, including three main kinds of product: screen protectors, cases, and cables. And for these three categories of merchandise, I will have them on three different phones: Apple iPhone X, Samsung Note 8, and LG V30. I believe these three phones are currently the most popular smartphones in the market, so there is a higher chance for the customers to buy my accessories for these phones when they go on street fairs. And since I am purchasing the products at a wholesale price, there are these requirements to set as the minimum quantity that I need to purchase for each product. So, for screen protectors, I will have only one kind. It's the glass screen protector. And for cases, I will have four subcategories. The first one is the clear cases, second one is the pure color case, and the third one is cases with NYC attractions, and the fourth one is leather cases. Now for cables, I will have regular 1 meter cables for all three kinds of phones, and then there will be a longer kind of cables, 1.5 meter for all three kinds of phones, and then there will be a multi-compatible cable, which is for Apple phones and Android phones. And finally, I have the three heads of cable that is compatible for all three kinds of phones. Now, over here, I listed the wholesale price for each product that I described previously. And we can see these are just the numbers. And then over here, I include the shipping costs based on the screen protectors, cases, and cables, because they are provided by the same vendor for each type of product. And then in here, I set the formulas as I included in the formula. These three cells are all formulas based on the conditions that the vendor give me, and I will use these formula and the rules over here to run a solver over here to get the minimum ordering quantity in order to satisfy the ordering requirement. As you can see in here, when I open the solver window, you can see I put down total cost for the shipping and this wholesale price, adding together as minimum by changing these cells. Now the way of the business works like this. I first purchase all these products with the wholesale price and the shipping cost, and then I want to sell all of these products at the street fairs. So in this sense, the quantity of each product is already fixed at the minimum cost, and the revenue will only change based on the retail price I have from over here, from the solver that I ran after setting up other formulas. So let's take a look at the break-even analysis. So over here, as I say, the revenue here is after I ran the solver to solve how much revenue per street fair do I need to get a break-even point over here. So now, in terms of the number of street fair, I found a 2017 street fair schedule from Clearview Festival Productions, which is the largest street fair producer in NYC, and it's also the one that I will register for my business. So I find this schedule and then I assume they will have the same schedule in 2018, and then I add 10% to estimate for the fee for next year. And over here I created a chart that summarizes the number of street fairs they have in next year, and then how much fee there are 46 of them that are free, which is good. And then these are the fees per fair, and then how many of them are there, and they add up to the total cost over here. And this is the total number of street fair that I will have in 2018. Let's go back to the break-even analysis again. So over here, we get the gross revenue, which is average revenue per street fair times the number of street fair that I attended. Then I would also need some equipment to begin my business. So I will need a car, and then also 4 sets of store displays, grid unit, and then some grid hooks. And I will also incur some credit card processing fee. This comes from the Square Reader, which it charged 2.75% each transaction based on the amount, and then I estimate there will be 25% that sales that will go through credit card. And then labor cost, I will hire an individual for $120 per day and per fare, and the transportation cost is $30 per fare. And then I will use this gross revenue to calculate the prices again. But unfortunately, I ran several times. Solver doesn't solve the answer for me.